Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting him to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Mitchell. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down. Zone inside the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Moore going in motion. On the ground, it's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And this will be a Panthers first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. Now a loose football. The Bears have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing again, Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Running is Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price, and in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's a designed run. Oh, looked like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
York, good on the extra point. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the left side, he's got Komet. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer, but they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Second and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's to the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be 2nd down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Complete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right. right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Concern on that sideline here in this NFC Championship game. On second down, Winston. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's into the hands of Mingo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
They'll run with Mitchell. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mitchell. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Carolina. York. Good on the extra point. And the Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Chicago. Throwing again, Williams. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
He'll take this down to the 23. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side is tight end Tremble.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
I liked a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Elijah Mitchell. Touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for two. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Williams to the air once more. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And the tackle is made at about the 6. 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here it is, 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams, and he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores, but instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it, and what a job with the stop by this defense.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Room up the sideline at the 45. Inside the 20. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. here's 2nd and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that's a wrap for Greg Olson and our outstanding crew. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll reconvene in 2 weeks in Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night.